You ever look around and wonder why your relationships are so different? Like a broken record, always the same song and dance, ending in heartbreak. Well, a lot of this comes down to your attachment style, the way you connect with others. Now, fearful attachment is like walking on eggshells, never knowing what's going to happen, always on edge. It's a push and pull, wanting connection but fearing it at the same time. We're going to unpack the 10 telltale signs that you might have a fearful attachment style. So if you're ready to face those relationship demons head on, stick around. This might be the wake-up call you need. Let's be real, rejection stings. But with a fearful attachment style, that fear of rejection, it's not just a sting, it's a full-blown knockout punch. It's like you're bracing yourself for impact, convinced that anyone you let close is just going to turn around and leave you high and dry. This fear keeps you guarded, holding back from truly opening up. And why? Because if you don't let them in, they can't hurt you, right? Wrong. When you've got a fearful attachment style, trust is about as fragile as a house of cards in a hurricane. Past hurts leave scars, making it hard to believe that anyone could truly have your best interests at heart. That lack of trust? It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, pushing people away and keeping you stuck in that cycle of fear. Intimacy, it's the holy grail of a healthy relationship, right? But for someone with a fearful attachment style, intimacy is more like a minefield. It's a constant battle between craving that closeness and then freaking out when it gets too real. And that push and pull, it leaves your partner feeling confused, frustrated, and emotionally drained. Living with a fearful attachment style is like walking around with a constant knot in your stomach, bracing yourself for the other shoe to drop. You're hyper-aware of any sign of trouble in paradise, a text that went unanswered, a change in tone. Every little thing is blown out of proportion, seen as a potential threat to the relationship. You become so focused on what could go wrong that you fail to see the good, the love, the connection that's right in front of you. You want love, crave it even, but the moment things start to get serious, bam! The walls go up, you push people away, test their limits, see how much they'll put up with. It's a defense mechanism, sure, a way to protect yourself from getting hurt. But it's also incredibly confusing for the other person. This push and pull, it's exhausting for everyone involved, and ultimately sabotages any chance of building a healthy, stable relationship. Deep down, you might believe you're not worthy of love, that somehow you're flawed, damaged goods. These negative beliefs, they stem from past experiences, from feeling rejected or abandoned. This feeling of unworthiness, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You sabotage relationships, push people away, all because you don't believe you deserve their love. Relationships, they shouldn't feel like a roller coaster ride. But for someone with a fearful attachment style, that's often the norm. 1 minute you're on top of the world, head over heels. The next you're spiraling into a pit of anxiety and doubt. This constant emotional turmoil, it takes a toll on you and your partner. It creates a sense of instability, of walking on eggshells, never knowing what mood to expect. One day you're all in, showering your partner with affection. The next you're distant, withdrawn, like they're a stranger. This inconsistency, it's a hallmark of a fearful attachment style. You crave connection, but the moment it feels too real, you pull back, retreat into your shell. This hot and cold behavior leaves your partner feeling confused, frustrated, and emotionally drained. You constantly need reassurance, validation that your partner still cares, that they're not going anywhere. You fish for compliments, overanalyze their every word and action, looking for any sign of trouble. This need for reassurance, it stems from that deep-seated fear of abandonment, of not being good enough. While it's understandable to want reassurance, needing it constantly puts a strain on the relationship. Expressing your emotions, especially the vulnerable ones, feels like standing naked in a room full of strangers. You bottle things up, put on a brave face, convinced that showing your true feelings is a sign of weakness. But here's the thing, bottling up emotions only makes them fester and grow stronger. Learning to communicate your emotions effectively is crucial for building healthy, fulfilling relationships. We've covered a lot of ground today, folks. Fearful attachment is a complex issue, but it's not a life sentence. Recognizing the signs is the first step towards healing and creating healthier relationships. If you see yourself in these patterns, don't beat yourself up. Therapy can be a game changer, providing you with the tools and support to break free from these patterns. Remember, you deserve love, real love, the kind that makes you feel safe, secure, and cherished. And hey, if this resonated with you, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more videos on relationships, self-growth, and everything in between.